think that identity rights are important for children because of this idea of a narrative sense of identity, that people throughout their life are developing a life story, and that changes as they're growing up, and that childhood is an important part of that story. And so I think that identity rights are concerned with, in the area that I do, in assisted reproduction, having access to origin information. So access to information about genetic origins, gestational origins, and also social origins. And so when we talk about genetic origins, we're talking about with whom we have genetic links. And then gestational origins is kind of a new concept in the area of surrogacy. And it's around knowing who gave birth to you, so who is pregnant with you. And then intention-based origins or social origins are around knowing the people that were involved in your conception in some other way. So they might not have a genetic link with you or a gestational link with you, but they were involved in deciding to bring you into the world. I think it's important for children to have access to origin information so that they can make their own decisions about why it's important to them. So I don't want to say it's important because genetics is important, or it's important because it's very important to know who gave birth to you. I think it's about autonomy, really, and I think it's about children having their own right to decide whether or not to access information and then what to do with that information. So it differs for different people. So some people want to know about their genes, and sometimes it's about how they look and whether people look like them. And then sometimes it's about wanting to thank the person who donated in the case of gamete donation, or in the case of surrogacy, thank the person who underwent surrogacy and brought them into the world. And then sometimes it's about asking about their motivations. So it differs for different people. So other children or other people, donor-conceived people or people born through surrogacy, want to know about whether they have half-siblings or not. So sometimes it's about forming a kind of network of people around them. Sometimes they might see them like family, sometimes they might not. It's a kind of different extended network. But I think it really differs for different people. So I can't say why it would be important for each individual person, but I think it's important that they have access to that information, and then they can make a decision whether or not they want to access it, find out more, and then from that point onwards, whether they want to make contact with people. So I think it's down to each individual person.